Dayton Distaff Derby. They're off and pacing. Good start. Kobe's GG protects from the rail. Alongside his twin B, Joe Fresh, center of the track, Sylvia Hanover. Walking on Sunshine is there, fourth along the pylons. Next in fifth, Prohibition Legal. Then it is Always Be Naughty, Strong Poison, Zanetta, and Beach Cowgirl. And the lineup behind the heavy favorite, Twin B, Joe Fresh, and Dexter Dunn. We'll take them on over to the quarter. Kobe's GG came away in second. Racing there in third, Sylvia Hanover. Walking on Sunshine fourth, 26-3 opening panel, and an early move from Strong Poison. She's up and at 'em on the outside. To the inside, Prohibition Legal, as Strong Poison will get the cover. Walking on Sunshine, who in turn flushes out Sylvia Hanover first up from third. Racing back in seventh, Always Be Naughty is followed by Zanetta and Beach Cowgirl at the back. Around the paddock, turning on over to the half. Twin B, Joe Fresh fronts the field. Kobe's GG tripping out. Sylvia Hanover third on the outside. To the inside is Prohibition Legal. She saved ground into fourth. Second over on the outside now, fifth. Walking on Sunshine, 54-2 for the half. 27-4. Second quarter, racing sixth at the rail. Always Be Naughty, gapping cover. Strong Poison. The trailers are Beach Cowgirl and Zanetta. On to three quarters. It's Twin B, Joe Fresh, still under hand drive, and she'll start to ease away. Opens up 2, 3, 4 lengths, three quarters, 1-21, 26-3 backside from Twin B, Joe Fresh. Second on the outside is Sylvia Hanover. To the inside, Kobe's GG, followed by Prohibition Legal, who's begging for some racing room. Walking on Sunshine to the outside, fanning wide for the drive as Always Be Naughty, but the story is Twin B, Joe Fresh. She's going to get her ninth of the season and win the Dayton Distaff Derby. She is in a field all alone. Twin B, Joe Fresh won 48-3, and that is a new track record. Twin B, Joe Fresh in the Dayton Distaff Derby, 148-3, 27-3 final quarter, a new track record.
They are off. Very good start for Victor Laszlo, moving up for the early lead. Second is CS Flying Co-Pilot, and El Helpsky comes away third. Winslow is next, then Gruesome Twosome outside of Dashing Danny. The trailing two are Help 'Em Dance and Gypsy Hill as they move on the first turn, and Victor Laszlo has a 4-length lead. CS Flying Co-Pilot is second with a quarter up in 26-3. El Helpsky is racing third. There's then 3 lengths behind that to Winslow. Dashing Danny is fifth, Gruesome Twosome sixth. Then it's Help 'Em Dance and Gypsy Hill. Continuing up the backstretch, Victor Laszlo still in front by 3. CS Flying Co-Pilot trying to get closer second. And then it's 3 further to El Helpsky in third. Next is Winslow in the 4th spot as they pass the half in 55-1. Back of Winslow comes Dashing Danny, then Gruesome Twosome another 2.5 lengths adrift. And the last two here are Help 'Em Dance and Gypsy Hill. As they move on the second turn, Victor Laszlo has been in front from the start. Still there 2 lengths. CS Flying Co-Pilot, El Helpsky to the outside third. Dashing Danny and Winslow. Gruesome Twosome with 7 lengths to make up. 3 quarters on the board in 125-1. 30 seconds for the third quarter. It's Victor Laszlo with the lead. CS Flying Co-Pilot is now moving up on the outside second. Dashing Danny trying to get closer. Far outside, Gruesome Twosome cranking up a rally. Down at the inside is Winslow. It's Victor Laszlo still there. CS Flying Co-Pilot, Dashing Danny, Gruesome Twosome closing in. Winslow up the inside. Gruesome Twosome and Winslow. It's Gruesome Twosome to win. Winslow was second, tight third, Victor Laszlo and Dashing Danny, 153-3.
And for the final time tonight, it is a Breeders' Crown Championship final lining up behind the gate. It's the mare's pace. Can Twin B, Joe Fresh cap off her amazing campaign? One more time, we go up to Ken Workington.
Trotting Association and Mark Ford Training Center. And at 2-5, the 5, Twin B, Joe Fresh. Race 11. Field of 10, pacing mares on gate. Here they come. They're off. Kobe's Gigi's out fast. Sylvia Hanover tried to leave on the outside. That's a Grace Hill put in play with Always Be Naughty on the inside. Third, Twinbee Joe Fresh is fourth. Sylvia Hanover right there to the outside. Fifth, the Silver Label in between horses, sixth. And then it's Strong Poison on the rail. That one followed by Beach Cowgirl at the rear of the field with Valar, Doe, Hyris, and the Barn Dogs watching. 2 wide past the opening quarter. It's Kobe's Gigi in front. Momentarily, Grace Hill edging out of the pocket spot. 27-2 opens it up here. Twinbee Joe Fresh stalks them from third. On the inside, Always Be Naughty is fourth. Parked on the outside is Silver Label, just sitting on the outside fifth. Strong Poison saving ground sixth. Sylvia Hanover caught behind the stalling cover. Then it's Beach Cowgirl on the rail with Villardo Hyris on the outside. The Barn Dogs watching still trails at the half. And Twinbee Joe Fresh and Dexter Dunn, they make their move to the front off a half of 54-3. Twinbee Joe Fresh right there and climbing over the helmet. Momentarily to the outside was Grace Hill. Here comes Silver Label, fresh and hot now third, now second and challenging. Twinbee Joe Fresh has company. Twinbee Joe Fresh, Silver Label on the outside of Poured On. Grace Hill is right there third as they pass three quarters. And Always Be Naughty is lurking second over. Kobe's Gigi was shuffled to fifth on the inside. Sylvia Hanover is third over and fans out. Three quarters, 1:21-4. Twinbee Joe Fresh accelerates. Twinbee Joe Fresh, a powerhouse, left them in the dust here. On the far outside, Sylvia Hanover. Twinbee Joe Fresh locks it down in the Breeders' Crown and a record 6 crowns for Dexter Dunn. Twinbee Joe Fresh dominates over Kobe's Gigi. Then it was Silver on the outside. Sylvia Hanover third. 1:49 flat. Twinbee Joe Fresh. Wow! Race 8 on gate. Here they come. They're off. It's My Show shoots out of Buckabed. Hanover up on the far outside. By the Missile showing speed, and so is Ruthless Hanover flaunting his speed into the first turn. It's My Show. Ruthless Hanover up Buckabed. Hanover swoops down with By the Missile, fourth on the inside. 7 Colors outsprinted fifth by 2. Then comes Vukafalis and South Beach Star. Coach Stefanos at the rear of the field with El Rey and Why Not Now. 2 wide, some fireworks early here. Ruthless Hanover, elimination order. He is 7-1, 26 flat, a torrid fraction. Here comes a Buckabed. Hanover working hard early for Dexter Dunn. A Buckabed Hanover. He's going to surge to command. Ruthless Hanover now back in the second spot. It's My Show is third. By the Missile off the speed in fourth. 7 Colors on the inside, fifth. Then it's Vukafellas, followed by El Rey on the inside. And then it's South Beach Star and Why Not Now shooting a gap. Coach Stefanos trails the half, 53-2, 27-2 for a Buckabed. Hanover has the target on his back now. By the Missile has to do it first over. Ruthless Hanover locked in the box with 3/8 remaining. Up second over there is 7 Colors. Now fourth and looming large. A shuffle for It's My Show. He's fifth on the inside. Vukafalis third over. Needs to fan out right now. At 3 quarters, it's a Buckabed Hanover, and By the Missile lets him have it. 3 quarters, 1:21-1 in the stretch of the Breeders' Crown. It's a Buckabed Hanover. Ruthless Hanover has room to skim on through. Slingshotting off cover. 7 Colors looks for the upset. By the Missile in between horses in deep stretch and on the far outside. It's a big rally coming from Coach Stefanos. Coach Stefanos from out of nowhere with a monumental upset. Then 7 Colors. Then Ruthless Hanover. 1:48-3.
Field is on gate. They are off in the 31st Dan Patch Stakes. And going right out for the lead is Christchurch. LaWayne Miller sending Christchurch up top. El Rey is second. And then Buzzsaw Russ. Charlie May from the second tier has got good position fourth at the inside. Then Duncan is next. Alongside that, Why Not Now? Moving after that is Rock and Roll Runa. Coach Stefanos is eighth. Ninth is 7 Colors in Spring, and his step trails the field after a first quarter of 26 seconds. Christchurch by 2 lengths. El Rey is second, and after that comes Buzzsaw Rush. Charlie May is fourth, and then it's Duncan. Next comes Why Not Now? Rock and Roll Runa is seventh, After that is Coach Stefanos, and the trailing 2 are still 7 Colors and Spring in his step, with a half up in 54-3, a second quarter of 28-3. The field enters the second turn, and Christchurch has led from the start. But Buzzsaw Russ moves up on the outside now to apply some pressure, and Charlie May is going to go second over. El Rey is to the inside. Duncan is third over, with Rock and Roll Runa down to the inside. Next is Why Not Now, and then Coach Stefanos with 3/4 up in 122-2. Buzzsaw Russ has taken the lead. It's Buzzsaw Russ opening it up to 3 lengths now. Charlie May to the outside, El Rey to the inside, then Christchurch. Far outside, Coach Stefanos is trying to close in. Buzzsaw Russ still 2 lengths in front. In deep stretch, Coach Stefanos is coming very late, as is Duncan. Duncan from between horses. Duncan and Kyle Wilfong wins the Dan Patch for the second straight year. 149-1. It's a multi-horse photo for second, but Duncan comes through and Kyle Wilfong comes through once again.
They're on gate, 7th race, ready for start. Here they come. And the raw fan trotting TCI shoots out from between horses. On the inside, Amazing Catch and Daiquiri Hanover. And up on the far outside comes Tony Adams. Tony Adams going after Daiquiri Hanover early here, say around the first turn. And from the inside and holding third is Private Access off to a good start. That's TCI going up fourth on the outside. Amazing Catch is fifth. Sig Sauer is sixth, followed by Highland, Kismet, and Security Protected. And then it's Greenspan and Secret Agent Man. 27-1 opens it up. Tony Adams took the lead, but not for long. Here comes TCI, the elimination winner, with Dave Miller. Daiquiri Hanover in the inside third. Private Access on the helmet in fourth. Amazing Catch takes a peek to the outside. Now he's fed racetrack. Following him will be Sig Sauer. Sig Sauer, then Highland Kismet. A Greenspan shoots a gap on the inside. Then Security Protected. Still trailing his Secret Agent Man. Half was 55 seconds. Onto the far turn they go and chase TCI and the Buckeye. A bold bid from Amazing Catch. First over with Dexter Dunn. Now second on the outside and threatening. Tony Adams gaps that pocket spot as they continue towards 3/4. That's Sig Sauer. 3 wide and driving now. No room for Daiquiri Hanover on the inside. Fifth, approaching 3/4. Highland Kismet stacks to the outside. They're coming after TCI with Amazing Catch breathing down his neck. 122-4, 27-4 in the third quarter. TCI looking to polish it off. Amazing Catch is right there on the outside. Sig Sauer is going to rally. Then Highland Kismet, still TCI. Amazing Catch. Sig Sauer, final lunge on the outside. TCI. Sig Sauer on the outside coming. Sig Sauer and TCI hit the line together. Photo. Then Amazing Catch and Highland Kismet in 150-4 in a thriller.
They're off and pacing. Janelle Granny fast out of the gate. Lose World gets away second. Third on the outside. Howlin' the Hills into the turn. Armada Hanover fourth. Racing fifth. To the backside they go. That is Escape to America. On to the backside. And the first quarter mark. Racing sixth. Sweet Beach Life. Racing seventh. Wish You Well. And trailing the field, Mr. 305. Straight alignment as they race over to the first quarter mark. 27-2. Into the turn they go. Janelle Granny has the lead by a length and a half. Racing second, that's Lose World. Racing third, Howlin' in the Hills as they race into the lane first time off the 3/8 mark. On top of the field and showing the way, Janelle Granny by a length and a half. Racing second is Lose World. Racing third, Howlin' the Hills. Fourth is Armada Hanover. Racing up on the outside, Sweet Beach Life fifth. Sixth is Escape to America, followed by Wish You Well, and Mr. 305 trails the field. We got 4 in, 4 out. Halfway home, 56-2. Second panel in 29. On to the backside they go. Janelle Granny continues to show the way. Up on the outside, second, Howlin' in the Hills, and Matt Kakele racing third, Lose World. Going to the 3/4 mark. On the outside, Armada Hanover is fourth. 3/4 and 124. 24 and 2, backside and 28. Still 4 pairs around the final turn. Racing 3 wide, here comes Armada Hanover. It's Janelle Granny still by ahead. Up on the outside, Howlin' in the Hills. On the outside, Armada Hanover. Into the stretch, it's Howlin' the Hills with the lead. On the outside, coming late, it's Sweet Beach Life. Sweet Beach Life wins the Messenger. The mile, 1:53, 1/5.
Field is on gate. They are up. Good beginning for Coach Stefanos. Little Rocket Man to the outside. It's My Show to the inside. And here comes a buck a bet Hanover and By the Missile from the far outside. It is Coach Stefanos who is in front going to the first turn. Not where he usually is, but Coach Stefanos is the leader early on. Moving next in second, It's My Show. A buck a bet Hanover up on the outside third. Little Rocket Man is racing fourth. By the Missile to the outside of Duncan, the Dan Patch winner. Then Backstreet Shadow, I Did It My Way is eighth. And the last two are Charlie May and Why Not Now. Opening quarter was 26 and 2. And they now move on the backstretch. And moving up is a buck a bet Hanover to take the lead. Coach Stefanos now back second. Little Rocket Man comes out. And here comes Little Rocket Man, first over already, moving right up to challenge a buck a bet Hanover as they are just outside the half-mile pole. That half is up in 54 and 2, a second quarter of 28 seconds, and the favorite, Little Rocket Man, has now taken the lead as the field enters the second turn. A buck a bet Hanover. Backstreet Shadow at big odds is right there third. Coach Stefanos to the inside. By the Missile is second over. Third over out there are Why Not Now and Charlie Mays 3 wide through the turn. Down at the inside is It's My Show. And the last two are Duncan and I Did It My Way. 3 quarters, 121 and 3. They're off the turn. Little Rocket Man in front, but there's plenty of pressure behind. Backstreet Shadow. By the Missile on the far outside. A buck a bet Hanover needs room to the inside, as does Coach Stefanos. It's Little Rocket Man. By the Missile on the outside. A buck a bet Hanover to the inside. Little Rocket Man trying to withstand all these challenges. Little Rocket Man is still there. Little Rocket Man has won the Pacing Derby with a tremendous effort in 1:48 and 1. Right there also were a buck a bet Hanover and By the Missile.
On game, race 10. Here they come. They're off. Fallout and Lou Print backed away after a brief bid there. Prince Hal Hanover from between horses. Captain Optimistic put in play. Swingtown and Pappy's Pistol on the inside, sixth into the first turn. Then comes Sippin' on Sea-Rock, followed by Make Sense at the rear of the field. And Banderas and Railroad Station trails to the opening quarter. And Lou Print and Ronnie Wren Jr. zipping up on the outside is Fallout and Tetrick. Fallout looking for the lead. Lou Print now second off a quarter of 27 and 1 across the backstretch. Prince Hal Hanover in third position. Captain Optimistic looks at it from fourth as they continue towards the half. Swingtown is fifth. Then it's Sippin' on Sea-Rock, sixth on the outside. Seventh is Make Sense, stride for stride there with Pappy's Pistol. Then it's a gap of 2 to Banderas. And underway from last is Railroad Station. Now they're chasing Fallout. 4 to 1 on the board. Fallout 55 and 2, 28 and 1. Fallout in front. Lou Print carving out a 2-hole ride. Onto the far turn they go. Captain Optimistic attacks first over. Tracking him is Swingtown into second over position. Prince Hal Hanover stride with him in fifth. Sippin' on Sea-Rock to the outside sixth. Make Sense is seventh on the outside. Then it's Pappy's Pistol and Banderas and Railroad Station. They're at 3 quarters. And it's Fallout under attack. Fallout in 1, 22 and 3, 27 and 1 into the stretch of the British Crown. And it's Fallout. Lou Print has dead aim on the outside and pours it on. Captain Optimistic needs to do more. Sippin' on Sea-Rock zips through on the inside. Fallout digging in. Lou Print trying to get to him and doing that. It's Lou Print. Lou Print tight there with Sippin' on Sea-Rock and Fallout. And Captain Optimistic, photo for win, 149 and 1.
the 99th edition of the Hambletonian. $1 million on the line. It's our main event here this afternoon. We are at the Mecca of harness racing, the Meadowlands Racetrack in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Since 1981, the home of America's trotting classic, the Hambletonian. Great atmosphere here today. It was a hot afternoon. The skies have opened here just a few moments ago, but getting a look there at the weather conditions currently, the skies opened just moments ago, but the rain has stopped to this point in time. And headed toward the starting gate now, the top 3-year-old colt and gelding trotters in the sport of harness racing. It is America's trotting classic, the $1 million Hambletonian. Coming up on 100 years of history, this is edition number 99 as the rain once again begins to fall heavily, just adding to the drama that is the Hambletonian. Starting gate is underway. We are getting set to send it upstairs to the Hall of Fame voice of the Meadowlands, Ken Warkentin, for the call.
It's post time for race 12 for $1,050,000. The skies open up for the Hambletonian, a field of 10 lining up 4 to 5 on the 1 Carl. We have 4 to 1 on 4 TCI, the other elimination winner. 5 to 1 on 3 Highland Kismet. 6 to 1 on the 8 Sig Sauer. And far back on a break is Security Protected. On gate for race 12, the 99th Hambletonian. Here they come. And they're off and trotting in the Hambletonian in a downpour. Secret Agent Man, Sig Sauer, and Private Access on the far outside, leaving hard. It's Mars Hill and Carl on the inside, cuts the corner. Secret Agent Man takes the lead. Hustling up on the outside is Private Access, taking over now from Secret Agent Man. 6 hours now, third on the inside. TCI ranges up fourth on the outside. Highland Kismet is fifth. Carl is sixth past the opening quarter. Then comes Mars Hill on the inside with Bella's, Muscle Hill, and Amazing Catch the trailer. Hot quarter, 26-4. Sig Sauer leads it, not for long. Here comes TCI to take charge. TCI in the Buckeye. Dave Miller takes over in the Hambletonian. 6 hour back in the second spot as they cross the backstretch. Private Access on the inside third. Highland Kismet gets involved now on the outside. Live toe for Carl. He's second over fifth. Secret Agent Man is shoveled to sixth on the inside. Then comes Mars Hill with Bella's Muscle Hill and Amazing Catch. The half for TCI was 54-3. Onto the far turn they go. TCI in front, taking on Highland Kismet on the outside. Right there on the inside, Sig Sauer in the pocket. Second over is Carl. Carl is poised to pounce from second over position as they get set to pass 3/4. And they are stride for stride. On the inside, it's TCI. And on the outside, Highland Kismet. And Carl is third on the outside. Sig Sauer needs some racing room. They turn home off 3/4 in 1:22-4 into the stretch of the Hambletonian. Highland Kismet, big effort first over. TCI's trying to battle back. And right there is Carl on the outside with a late lunge. Highland Kismet, Carl on the outside, a final surge. Carl, Yannick Gingras, and Nancy Tactor. He's king of the Hambletonian. It's Carl. Then close, Amazing Catch with Highland Kismet and Sig Sauer. Carl takes it in 1:51-3.
An historic afternoon at the Meadowlands, a day when Carl proved that he was a true champion. Rebounding after a rare loss just 2 weeks ago, followed up his elimination win today by capturing the sport's greatest race, the $1 million Hambletonian. Celebrations for Nancy Tactor, her second consecutive Hambletonian win, the first ever for a truly emotional Yannick Gingras, and one of the most popular Hambletonian wins that we have seen in a number of years.